Hey YouTube, Geminijets 2000 here, coming at you with a PDX airport update. No time period for this one. Just all my models that go to PDX. Got a few new routes in this one. A bunch of new summer seasonal routes have started up. Some heavies and stuff. And got one new model and some new accessories. Here's just a quick overview of the terminal. You have the A Concourse right here, B Concourse, C Concourse, D Concourse, E Concourse, then the cargo area over here. So let's get started. Over here in the E Concourse, we have a United A319, which is going to be heading out to San Francisco. Right behind it, we have a 737-900ER heading out to Houston Intercontinental. Right there is a A320, which is going to be heading out to Newark, New Jersey. Right here at D1 is the retro livery A320, which is going to be heading out to Washington Dulles, and taxiing behind it to runway 10 left is a 737-800 heading out to Houston Intercontinental. Just rotating on 10 left is the Delta 767-300ER, just rotating for Tokyo Narita. And right here is a 737-900ER for Delta, which just arrived in from Detroit and will be heading back to Detroit after its turnaround. And over here in this remote parking stand, we have just the one Icelandair 757-200 and Hecla Aurora livery, which will be heading out to Reykjavik later in the day. Right at D3, we have a Delta 757-200 going to be heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Right here is a Delta Connection E170 heading up to Seattle. And then right next to it is a 757-300 for Delta heading out to Atlanta. Continuing on with the Delta gates, we have another 737-900ER. This one just arrived in from Salt Lake City and will be heading out to New York JFK. And right here we have the inaugural 767-300ER. This is the second year for Delta's summer seasonal service to London Heathrow, so really happy to have this back. This route actually starts up tomorrow, but it's close enough, so it's in the update. Really happy to have London Heathrow. It'd be really awesome if it came year-round. I think the frequency has been increased a bit, so that's really cool. Delta 763 out to London Heathrow. Right next to it at D13, we have a Delta A319 heading out to LAX. Then right next to it, we have the Delta A330-300 out to Amsterdam Schiphol. And about to touch down on 10 left is the JetBlue A320 arriving in from Boston. Summer seasonal just started up a few days ago. I'm hoping this will become year-round because it goes up to double daily in like the summer, so it's really awesome. Then just next in line is the Aeromexico 737-800 out to Mexico City. Next in line is the Frontier A320 heading out to Austin, Texas. This route just started up a few weeks ago. So first time Frontier to Austin in a PDX update. Next in line we have a Alaska 737-800 which just arrived in from Detroit and is now taxiing out to the runway to go out to La Jolla. And behind it is a 737-800 in the Spirit of Seattle heading up to Seattle, and it came in from San Jose, California. Then behind it is the American Eagle E170 heading out to LAX. Back to the D Concourse here, we have the Condor 767-300ER. He had the beginning of his summer seasonal flights to Portland from Frankfurt last Tuesday. And right now it's 2 weekly, Tuesdays and Saturdays, but the frequency will increase as the season gets busier. So Condor 767-300ER out to Frankfurt, Germany. Right here is a Volaris A320, the usual flight to Guadalajara. Got Hawaiian A330-200, flight 25 to Honolulu. Right here is the Hawaiian A321neo, heading out to Kahului, Maui as flight 39. You can see these are some of my new accessories from the Aero Classics set. I have some more on another aircraft. I'll show those as I get to them. But very nice, very detailed. I did a review on them, so you can go check them out. Right here is a Spirit A319, which came in from Detroit, which is a new flight. They just started up summer seasonal service. And it came in from Chicago O'Hare, which is also summer seasonal. Both those flights are on A320, and yeah, they also serve Las Vegas. Then at D4, we have the Frontier A321 heading out to Cleveland, and it came in from Denver. Then finally at D2, we have the Air Canada CRJ 705 heading up to Vancouver. I actually did see a 705 on the Vancouver flight. I think it may have just been a fill-in flight, but hopefully we'll start getting these on a regular schedule. Just waiting for that Frontier A321 to leave the gate is the Sun Country 737-800, which arrived in from Minneapolis, St. Paul. And they had a little break during the winter, but they're back, and they'll be starting up summer seasonal service to Orlando, which is really awesome. That'll be in the next PDX update, I'm pretty sure. Now on to the south side of the terminal, which is the A, B, and C concourses. Right here in the A concourse, we have a Alaska SkyWest E175, which is going to be heading out to Omaha, which is summer seasonal. It just started up, and it arrived in from St. Louis. And you can see these are most of the rest of my Aero Classics accessories. Very nice. Right next to it is another E175 for Alaska, operated by SkyWest. And it came in from Minneapolis-St. Paul and will be heading out to Dallas Love Field. Right here we have a Dash 8 Q400 heading out to Santa Rosa, and it came in from Oakland. Then down here is a CRJ 700. We don't get to CRJ 700s, but there's a few 200s, and I'm saying it came in from Boise and will be heading out to Santa Barbara, California. On to the B concourse, which is just these two gates. At the real PDX, there's 3 gates. Just if you don't know, this is actually the same layout as PDX. The C, D, and E concourses all have the exact same number of gates, and the layout is exactly the same. A and B concourses, A actually has about 12 gates. I only have room for 6, and C has 3. Not C, but B. So yeah, those are the only ones that are a little different. So yeah. But here at the B concourse, we have a 737-700 for Alaska heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth, and it came in from Los Angeles. Right here is a 737-800 for Alaska heading out to Orange County, and it came in from Phoenix Sky Harbor. In C1, we have the More to Love 737 for Alaska heading out to New York JFK, and it came in from Boston Logan. Got an empty Alaska gate at C3. And Virgin America has now moved over to the Alaska gates in the C concourse after the merger has been finalized. Real sad about that. At least delivery will be around for a little while, but I sadly never got to go on Virgin America. Hopefully I'll be able to go on one of them before they redo the cabins and stuff. But yeah, here's the Virgin America operated by Alaska A319 heading out to LAX, and it came in from San Francisco. They actually had an O'Hare flight from PDX. It was on A320. But yeah, that was cool. Right here is a 737-900ER honoring those who serve, heading out to Kailua Kona on the Big Island of Hawaii, and it came in from Austin, Texas. Then we have a 737-800 heading out to San Diego, and it came in from Palm Springs. Got another 737-800 heading out to Salt Lake City, and it came in from Orlando. And here on the even-numbered C concourse gates, we have Alaska 737-900ER heading out to Newark, New Jersey, and it came in from Honolulu. Right here is a 737-800 heading out to Kahului, Maui, and it came in from Las Vegas. And then right here at C6 is JetBlue's gate. And we got an A320 heading out to New York JFK, and it came in from Long Beach. And they have summer seasonal service to Anchorage, which will be in the next update, so that'll be cool. And right here is a 737-900ER for Alaska, which came in from Ontario, California, and will be heading out to Chicago O'Hare. And here's a 737-900 for Alaska heading out to Anchorage, Alaska, and it came in from Las Vegas. I know I said this one came in from Las Vegas, but I'm saying this one came in from Washington National DCA, because they only have 737-800s on DCA because the runway length is I think this, I'm guessing. The runways aren't long enough, and they would be cutting it too close or something. I'm not totally sure on that. I'm just guessing because I've never tracked a 900 there on any of the Alaska routes or any other airlines. So next, here's a Southwest 737-MAX 8 in from Houston Hobby, and it'll be heading out to Las Vegas. And right here's a 737-700 pushing back for Burbank, and it came in from Denver. And here's a 300 filling in for a 700, and it came in from Oakland, and will be heading out to Sacramento. Then right next to it is a 737-800 in the old livery, heading out to Chicago Midway, and it came in from San Francisco. And here's a 737-700 for Southwest in from San Diego, and will be heading out to Kansas City, Missouri. And right here is a 737-800 in from St. Louis, and will be heading out to Phoenix Sky Harbor. Then finally for the Southwest, we have a 737-700 heading out to Dallas Love, and it came in from Los Angeles International Airport, LAX. Passenger airlines is, we have the Americans here at the end of the C concourse. We have an A321 Sharklets heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth, and they used the non-Sharklet version on Charlotte, as I say every time, so he's heading out to Charlotte. Really excited as Gemini just released the non-Sharklet version. I'm gonna have to pre-order that one. Right here is a 737-800 in from Phoenix, and right there is a 737-800 in from Chicago O'Hare. And right there is another 737-800, and American does not have very many routes at Portland, so I'm going to send them out on another daily flight to Dallas-Fort Worth. American, they only go to like 4 places from Portland. Dallas, Charlotte, LA on the E-170s, Phoenix and O'Hare, then seasonal service to Philadelphia. So considering how big of an airline they are, the biggest in the world, they should go to a lot more places, but hopefully we'll change that soon. Well, next over here, we just hit the cargo area and the Boeing paint hangar. Starting out here, we have the new model, the American 737 MAX 8. It just got painted before its flight, and it'll get delivered to American Airlines. We do every once in a while get 737s here. Got some Maxes like Air Italy, a pretty new airline. Their first plane was painted here at PDX. In the hangar, you can see a British Airways 787-9 getting painted before it will be delivered to British Airways. Over here in the UPS area, we have a 757-200 in from Chicago Rockford, and it's going to be heading out to Ontario, California. And right here is a 767-300ER in from Louisville, and it'll be heading out to Spokane. I think Spokane's on an A300, but pretty close to the 767. Right here's Cathay Pacific Cargo 747-8F in from Los Angeles, and is heading up to Anchorage, Alaska. Over here we have a blank MD-10 operating for FedEx, and it came in from Memphis and is going to be heading out to Oakland. Right here is a MD-11 in from Newark, and it'll be heading out to Los Angeles. So that concludes the update. I hope you liked it. Final trip report of my trip will be the flight from LAX Portland on the American E-175. That should be uploaded in around a week or so. So I hope you liked the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos. And don't go follow me on Instagram at Geminijets_2000. Here's a nice shot, so I'll end it here. Hope you have a nice day, and thanks for watching.